me tell you something that will make you uncomfortable. Most people never succeed. Not because they lack talent. Not because they lack opportunity. Not because they lack intelligence. Most people never succeed because they are waiting for something that will never come. They are waiting for the perfect moment, for more information, for more confidence, for someone to give them permission, for a sign, for luck, for a miracle. They are waiting. And while they wait, their life passes by. Their potential withers. Their dreams die, and they never succeed. Napoleon Hill spent 20 years studying the most successful people in history. He interviewed over 500 millionaires. He analyzed the habits, the mindsets, the philosophies of the wealthiest and most accomplished people of his era. And he discovered something that most people never understand. Success is not something that happens to you. Success is something you create. And the difference between those who succeed and those who do not is not talent, is not luck, is not connections. It is a set of principles. Principles that anyone can learn. Principles that anyone can apply. Principles that you can apply starting today. But most people will not. They will hear this and nod. They will watch this video and feel inspired. And then tomorrow they will go back to their old habits. They will go back to waiting. They will go back to hoping. They will go back to being exactly where they are. And they will never succeed. This is the brutal truth. And you need to hear it. Part 1. What success actually is. Most people have no idea what success actually is. They think success is money. They think success is fame. They think success is a big house, a fast car, a vacation in some exotic location. And when they chase those things and do not get them, they think they have failed. But Napoleon Hill defined success differently. He defined success as the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Success is not a destination. It is a direction. It is not a thing you get. It is a thing you become. This is why so many people never succeed. They are chasing the wrong thing. They think success is out there, waiting to be found. They think if they just work hard enough, or get lucky enough, or meet the right person, success will appear. But success is not out there. Success is in here. It is the alignment of your actions with your purpose. It is the progressive realization of who you are meant to be. When you understand this, everything changes. You stop waiting. You stop chasing. You start building. You start becoming. Success is not something you find. Success is something you create every day through the choices you make. Part 2. The Success Formula. Napoleon Hill discovered a formula for success. It is not complicated, but it is demanding, and most people will not follow it because it requires something they are not willing to give. It requires everything. The formula is this: definite purpose, backed by burning desire, translated into action, sustained by persistence, supported by a mastermind, and guided by faith. Let me break this down. Definite purpose. You must know what you want. Not a vague wish. Not a hopeful dream. A definite purpose. Clear. Specific. Written. You must be able to state it in one sentence. This is what I want. This is why I want it. This is when I will have it. Without a definite purpose, you are drifting. And drifting never leads to success. Burning desire. You must want it with every fiber of your being. Not a casual interest. Not a mild preference. A burning desire. The kind of desire that keeps you awake at night. That pulls you out of bed in the morning. That will not let you rest until you have achieved it. Without burning desire, you will quit when things get hard. And things will get hard. Translated into action. Desire without action is fantasy. You must take action every day. Not when you feel like it. Not when conditions are perfect. Every day. Action creates momentum. Momentum creates results. Results create success. Sustained by persistence. You will fail. You will be rejected. You will be told you cannot do it. You will want to quit. Persistence is what separates those who succeed from those who do not. Those who succeed are not the most talented. They are the ones who refuse to quit. Supported by a mastermind. You cannot do this alone. No one can. You need a mastermind. A group of people who share your vision. Who challenge you. Who support you. Who hold you accountable. Without a mastermind, you will lose direction. You will lose motivation. You will lose your way. Guided by faith. You must believe that you can succeed. Not hope. Not wish. Believe. Faith is not the absence of doubt. Faith is the decision to move forward despite doubt. You must have faith in yourself, faith in your purpose, faith that the universe will make way for the person who knows where they are going. This is the formula. This is what success requires. And most people will never follow it because it requires too much. It requires everything. But if you follow it, you will succeed. Not because you are lucky, because the formula works. Part 3. Why most people fail. Now let me tell you why most people fail. Because understanding why people fail is the first step to avoiding failure yourself. They have no definite purpose. Most people have no idea what they want. They want to be rich. They want to be happy. They want to be successful. But these are not purposes. These are vague wishes. They have no direction. They're drifting, and drifting never leads to success. They lack burning desire. Most people have mild interest, not burning desire. They want success if it comes easily. They want it if it does not require too much sacrifice. They want it if it does not scare them. But success does not come easily. Success requires sacrifice. Success requires courage. And without burning desire, they quit when the first obstacle appears. They do not take action. Most people think about success. They read about success. They watch videos about success. But they do not take action. They are waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for more information, waiting for permission. And while they wait, life passes them by. They quit. Most people quit. They start a project. They face a setback. They quit. They start a business. They hit a challenge. They quit. They pursue a goal. They encounter rejection. They quit. They do not understand that failure is not the end. Failure is feedback. Failure is learning. Failure is the path to success. But they quit before they learn the lesson. They try to go it alone. Most people think they can do it alone. They are too proud to ask for help, too stubborn to listen to advice, too independent to join a mastermind. And they fail, not because they lack talent, because they lack the support that every successful person needs. They lack faith. Most people do not believe they can succeed. They have been told they are not good enough. They have been told their dreams are unrealistic. They have been told to be practical, and they believe it. They have no faith in themselves. And without faith, they never take the risks that success requires. This is why most people never succeed. Not because they cannot, because they will not. They will not follow the formula. They will not pay the price. They will not do what it takes. Part 4. The neuroscience of success. Let me take you into the neuroscience of why some people succeed and others do not. Because understanding the brain gives you power over it. The reticular activating system. Your brain has a filter called the reticular activating system. It decides what information reaches your conscious mind. When you have a definite purpose, you program your RAS. You tell what to look for. And suddenly, opportunities appear. Resources appear. People appear. They were always there. You just could not see them because your filter was not set. People without a definite purpose have no filter. They see everything and nothing. They miss the opportunities that are right in front of them. They're blind to the resources that could help them. They're not unlucky. They are unfiltered. Dopamine and motivation. Your brain rewards you for progress toward a goal. Every time you take a step toward your definite purpose, your brain releases dopamine. This is the molecule of motivation. It makes you feel good. It makes you want to take the next step. People without a definite purpose never get this reward. They take random actions. They do not know what they are moving toward. Their brain does not know what to reward. And so they feel unmotivated. They feel stuck. They feel like nothing matters. They're not depressed. They are purpose-deprived. Neuroplasticity and success habits. Your brain changes in response to what you do. When you take action toward your purpose every day, you strengthen the neural pathways of success. You become more disciplined, more focused, more resilient. Success becomes easier because your brain is wired for it. People who do not take action never build these pathways. Their brains remain wired for distraction, for consumption, for waiting. They are not incapable of success. Their brains have just been trained for failure. Part 5. How to become one of the few. Most people will never succeed, but you can. You can become one of the few who actually achieve what they set out to achieve. Here is how. Step 1. Choose your definite purpose. You must decide what you want, not what your parents want, not what your friends want, not what society tells you to want. What you want. Write it down. One sentence. Clear. Specific. Yours. This is the foundation. Without this, nothing else matters. Step 2. Create burning desire. You must want it so badly that you can think of nothing else. How do you create burning desire? You visualize it. Every day, you imagine having it. You feel the emotions of already having it. You let that desire consume you. Napoleon Hill said that whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. But conception and belief require desire. Burning desire. The kind of desire that will not let you sleep until you have what you want. Step 3. Take action immediately. Do not wait. Do not plan. Do not prepare. Take action. Today. Right now. Not when you have more information. Not when you have more money. Not when you have more confidence. Now. Action creates momentum. Momentum creates results. Results create confidence. You do not need confidence to act. You need action to create confidence. Step 4. Never quit. You will fail. You will be rejected. You will be told you cannot do it. You will want to quit. Do not. Persistence is the one quality that guarantees success. If you simply refuse to quit, you will eventually succeed. Not because you are the best, because everyone else quits. Step 5. Build your mastermind. Find people who share your vision. People who are smarter than you. People who will challenge you. People who will support you. Meet with them regularly. Share your goals. Ask for feedback. Hold each other accountable. You cannot do this alone. No one can. The most successful people in history all had masterminds. You need one too. Step 6. Develop faith. You must believe that you can succeed. This is not blind optimism. This is grounded faith. You have the formula. You have the principles. You have the examples of those who came before you. You know that if you follow the path, you will arrive at the destination. Believe it. Part 6. The brutal truth. Now I need to tell you the brutal truth. Most people who watch this video will do nothing. They will nod. They will feel inspired. And tomorrow they will go back to their old habits. They will go back to waiting. They will go back to hoping. They will go back to being exactly where they are. They will not choose a definite purpose. They will not develop burning desire. They will not take action. They will quit at the first obstacle. They will try to do it alone. They will lack faith. And they will fail. Not because they could not succeed, because they would not do what it takes. This is the brutal truth. And you need to hear it because it forces you to make a choice. You can be like most people. You can watch. You can nod. You can feel inspired. And you can stay exactly where you are. Or you could be one of the few. You can choose. You can act. You can persist. You can succeed. The choice is yours. It has always been yours. Part 7. The promise. What happens when you follow the formula? What awaits you on the other side? You will have direction, not the vague sense that you should be doing something. Clear, specific, undeniable direction. You will know where you are going. You will have momentum. No more stalling. No more waiting. Every day you will move. And movement creates results. You will have power. Not power over others. The power of self-mastery. The power of focused intention. The power of a mind aligned with its purpose. You will have success. Not the success of things. The success of becoming. The progressive realization of your worthy ideal. You will become who you were meant to be. Napoleon Hill said that the person with a definite purpose, backed by burning desire, can achieve anything. Not because they're special, because the formula works. It has worked for thousands of people. It worked for Hill. It worked for Carnegie. It worked for Ford. And it will work for you. Part 8. The invitation. You have heard the formula. You know why most people fail. You know how to succeed. Now the question is whether you will act. Most people will not. They will hear this and do nothing. They will go back to waiting. They will go back to hoping. They will go back to being exactly where they are. But you can be different. You can be one of the few. You can choose your definite purpose today. You can develop burning desire. You can take action. You can refuse to quit. You can build your mastermind. You can develop faith. The choice is yours. It has always been yours. Choose now, not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. Now, write down your definite purpose. One sentence. Right now. This is the first step. This is the beginning of your success. I will see you on the other side. If this message hit you, if you felt something shift, then take the next step right now. Do not watch another video. Do not scroll. Do not wait. Write down your definite purpose. One sentence. Right now. That is the first step. That is the beginning of your success. Then tomorrow, take one action toward it. One action. That is the second step. Then the next day, another action. And another. And another. Build the momentum. Never quit. I have given you the formula. I have given you the truth. Now it is up to you. I will see you there.